Hey guys, it's me. Sorry I haven't put up a video in almost, I wouldn't say almost here, but it's been a while. What I have today to review is Quebec by Ween. This is my personal favorite Ween album. One second. Like Pink Floyd, it has a very spacey feel in some parts, but I wouldn't say it's really their hard rock record. If you're into hard rock and you're looking forward to Ween, this is not the one to go to, but there's a lot of feeling in it. It's very dark. This is their darkest record, and I think it came out of a dark place in their lives, but it's seriously the greatest. Let's see. It's a double record, and comes with all the lyrics on it and everything. But yeah, I'll do a song by song like I usually do because I'm a lame ass. One sec. The first one is It's Gonna Be a Long Night, and this is really the only hard rock song on here. It's very, I don't know, it's been burnt out for me. I like it though. I mean, like, the first time you hear it, you love it. It just gets old after a while, to me at least. And that's pretty much all I have to say about that. The ending is really kick-ass though. And second song is Zoloft, and Zoloft has become one of my favorite songs. And then I've been getting into a lot of Pink Floyd lately, and Zoloft kind of meets the equal ground there. The Live in Chicago version is just awesome. The third song is Transdermal Celebration, which is one that most Ween fans, new and old, are very, very familiar with. It's as far as a hit goes for Ween, Transdermal Celebration will probably be one of the hits. It's I don't know how to describe it. It's very good though. Like, you can tell I haven't done this in a while. Number 4 is Among This Tribe, and this is a very spacey acoustic thing. I don't think I've ever seen a live version of it, unless Jeaner's doing it himself. But actually on the vinyl, it's credited to one sec. The old bass player, Andrew Weiss. It says what they're all playing on the song, and Andrew Weiss, it says, played the Waste, which is really a blast from the past, because when they came out with this album, they were saying it was going to be a return to the brownness, like it was supposed to be a very brown album, and it turned out being very brown, at least to me. But Among This Tribe is one of those songs you could sleep to or just chill to. It's really good. So Many People in the Neighborhood. It is the beginning of the B-side to the first vinyl, and it's a lot of people don't like it, but I've always had this vision of seeing that live when it gets to like the creepy part and like the stage going practically dark, and then strobes when it starts kicking in and everyone in the crowd yelling ding dong ding dong. It's like, so I enjoy the song a lot more than most people do. But it's kind of nonsense. The next song is Tried and True, which is it's one of those songs that all Ween fans want to hear, like, live. Tried and True is such a masterpiece of a song. It's kind of like Buckingham Green. It was never really, like, when you type in Ween, I don't think Buckingham Green is one of the first things that comes up, but it's one of those cuts that's just really good. It's a great song. Happy Colored Marbles is the next song, and this is another one of my favorites. And you can see why this album is my favorite, because it has practically all of my favorites on there. This is a very, very dark song. the melody is carried on a vibraphone, and it's just really good, and the really high falsetto vocals. It's live. I have the live version from Denver. If you guys want, eventually I'll post the full Denver concert, all 3 nights, on here if you want it. There's a couple of songs missing, but never mind that. But the live version of it is really good because Diener puts a lot of delay and distortion on it, and it sounds really, really, really ominous. The entire song sounds ominous to me, is the best way to describe it. Hey There Fancy Pants next, and this is just a little ditty. We used to say it was the lead guitarist of my band, Jordan Maddox. We said it was his theme song because we all thought he was gay. I still kind of think he's gay, but whatever. Getting to the second vinyl is Captain, and this is a very Pink Floyd-ish jam, and it's one of those songs that they play live that can span for like 10 minutes and you never get sick of it. And it's very haunting. It's one of the songs that's really hard to describe. It sounds Pink Floyd-ish is the best thing I can say, but that's definitely one of my favorite songs on the album. And then Chocolate Town comes next, and that's a very light-hearted, kind of happy song. I don't know. Sometimes it feels like there's dark undertones to it. But, very pretty acoustic number. The solo is kick-ass, and if you're a guitar player, you should totally learn it because it is a hell of a lot of fun to play. The next song, I Don't Want It, is another one of those songs that Ween fans just adore, but it's kind of rare. I don't see it being played live all that often. Very, very pretty and powerful. The lyrics are sensational. You can really tell they were going through a dark time when they made this album, though. And so we've come to the Fuck to Jam. The song annoys the piss out of me. All my friends love it, but it drives me nuts. It drives me absolutely insane, and I wish it would end sometimes. And then the start to the other side of the second vinyl is Alton Road, and this is the song I've probably listened to the least on here. It's very spacey. I found the vocals are very hard to hear, and I'm not sure how to describe it. It's very out there. It's probably the most out there song on the record. And then the next song is The Artist, which is probably the masterpiece of the album. I know I've said that 3 times probably, but it really is. I like the album cut better than I like any live take I've ever heard. Live in Chicago is pretty good, but the album version of this it's a very haunting song. It seems very, very dark. I don't know if there's any like hidden meaning that I've missed or anything, but it's definitely one of my favorite songs, and it works very well acoustic. It's also very fun to play. If You Could Save Yourself, You'd Save Us All is the very last song on the album, and that is probably the most moving song I've ever heard in terms of lyrics. It really just kicks you in the ass. And then the Caesar demos, which Dean Ween released, the Caesar demo version of If You Could Save Yourself it is so heartbreaking because it sounds like Diener starts crying. I'm not sure, but on that last chorus, when someone has to come in and help him sing it because he just sounds so destroyed. If you're in a breakup and if you're breaking up with someone and you listen to this song, you are going to absolutely lose your shit, because you will feel like hell. But I really can't sing. I can't sing more praises for this album. This should be one of the top 5 albums of all time. I mean, most Ween albums should be, but this is, you've heard it from me. This is my favorite, and if you don't like it, you can go fuck.